Dustin, the Diamond Poirier.
I am here with the winner, Dustin Poirier. Dustin, first of all, congratulations on a very impressive victory. You and Conor are going.
Let's see what he's saying. Go get him.
I would go to him as well. But I want your thoughts on the fight because the fight was going your way. Obviously, you got him down. You landed some vicious ground and pound. And in the last seconds of the fight, in a crazy freak accident, he misses a punch and breaks his own ankle.
He fractured it on one of the checks at the beginning of the fight. Then it broke on a punch, yeah, for sure. When I pointed at him at the beginning of the fight, that's when I checked a good kick. I bet that's when it cracked.
You felt it.
I felt something, but I mean, he's kicking me hard, you know?
It makes more sense that it broke where it broke in that regard.
Yeah, it was probably cracked, and then just on the twist of the punch, finished, you know.
This is a very strange fight in that the first fight, there was all this animosity. The second fight, Conor was very friendly to you. But then leading up to this third fight in the last few weeks, he's made things very personal.
Yeah, I can take, you know, like, even the like, there's no holds barred with the trash talk, right? But murder is something you don't clown around, you know? There's no coming back from that. And this guy was saying he was gonna murder me and all kind of stuff. He was telling me he was gonna kill me tomorrow. I'm gonna leave here in a coffin. You don't talk like that to people, man. I hope this guy gets home safe to his beautiful family, you know?
The way the fight was going, clearly you felt like it was going in your way.
Yeah, oh yeah. He did hit me with a good cross, just like the last fight. I didn't see it, and he kind of clipped me. A little bit buzzed, but my legs were still there. Takedown was easy. He was putting his fingers in my glove and pulling me down to throw the up kicks. I was trying to let Herb know that. This guy's a dirtbag, man.
The ground and pound was very effective.
And everybody booing, you can kiss my whole asshole.
Dustin, is this in any way anticlimactic for you, or are you happy about this victory?
I mean, dude, you know, karma's not a bitch, she's a mirror. And, you know, this guy's said the wrong shit, and I've been busting my ass, and sometimes these things happen. And, nah, I beat the guy.
Well, you're a good man. Congratulations, sir. Enjoy your victory.
Everybody, go to thegoodfightgroup.com. We're raising money, me, Justin, Ren, Manny Pacquiao. We're raising money to build housing in Uganda for the Pygmy people. And also, there's a very special young man battling cancer from Louisiana in the audience named Peyton Murphy. It's an honor to have you in the building, man. You're a real inspiration. You're a real fighter. I can stop anytime. You're a real fighter. I love you, brother.
Dustin Poirier, ladies and gentlemen.
Joe is efforting an interview with Conor McGregor and is moving in now, I believe.
He's trying to get close enough to talk to him.
The fight obviously stopped in a horrible way. Give us your thoughts on how it was going.
I was boxing the bleeding head off him, kicking the bleeding leg off him. Usual side dive to close the distance. This is not over. If we had to take this outside with him, it's all outside. We don't give a bollocks.
He said that he believes that one of the kicks that he checked is what broke your leg.
There was no check. There was not one of them I checked. Your wife is in me DMs, hey baby, hit me back up, I'll chat to you later on. We'll be at the after party, the Win nightclub, baby. You looking bitch, you little hoe. Fuck him.
Conor, you missed with a punch and stepped back. Tell us what you felt, tell us what you thought was going on.
Just the thing had separated and my bleeding landed on the wonky leg like Anderson Silva that time. Something similar to that. It's a fucking mad out business. Fuck's sake.
Listen, it was a wild fight for as long as it lasted. I'm sure you'll be back, and I'm sure you're going to want Dustin again, and I'm sure he'll oblige you. Yeah.
The frustration boiling over for Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
That post-fight interview brought to you by EA Sports UFC 4. Shape your legend in EA Sports UFC 4. Get up to 50% off for a limited time on Xbox One and PS4.
You hear how real it is, right? The emotion. Dustin was trying to go at him over there, and then Conor was yelling at him. These guys don't like each other, man, and I can't imagine a world in where we don't see these two locked in the octagon.
It is crazy, right? We thought that tonight would bring
finality.
us nothing if not closure, and even though Dustin feels pretty convicted in the 2 straight wins, a lot of the MMA masses aren't going to feel closure on this trilogy, but Poirier moves into sole possession for most knockouts in UFC lightweight history, passing Edson Barboza and Melvin Gillard.
Reaction to everything you just saw.
Obrigado, Charles. Qual que é a tua reação a tudo que aconteceu hoje à noite?
A gente fica triste, né? A gente nunca quer ver um cara perder dessa forma, né? Mas faz parte. Parabéns ao Dustin.
We get sad. We don't never want to see a guy lose like that, but it happens. So congratulations to Dustin.
Had this gone into a second round, what do you think would have happened?
E se continuasse isso pro segundo round, o que você acha que poderia ter acontecido?
Isso é MMA, né? É tudo imprevisível. A gente não sabe o que vai acontecer.
This is MMA. It's unpredictable. We never know what's going to happen.
In terms of the winner of this fight, it is Dustin Poirier. He has that #1 ranking. Do you think that this performance now makes him next in line for this thing right here, that UFC lightweight world title?
E agora, a colocação que ele se coloca agora depois de uma luta como essa, você acha que essa luta, essa vitória, coloca ele com o próximo na linha para isso aí?
Eu acho que na realidade essa luta devia acontecer faz tempo e agora mais uma vez ele se evidenciou a isso. Em dezembro a gente vai estar pronto.
Actually, it's a fight that I thought that it was going to happen. It had to happen for a long time, and if it happens, I'm ready to go.
So tell me what that matchup looks like then, Charles.
E agora, o que você... Can you repeat that? I couldn't hear you.
Oh, what does that matchup look like between he and Dustin?
E como é que vai ser essa luta de vocês dois?
Vai ser uma guerra. Eu sou o campeão, é uma história gigantesca, todo mundo sabe disso. Eu tô pronto para isso.
It's going to be a war. I'm the champion, and it's a huge history. I'm ready for this.
Excellent. Well, we're ready to watch, Charles. Thank you so much for your time. We'll see you soon. All right, guys, now out to Max and Brett on the mezzanine outside. Guys, take it away.
Thanks, Teddy. It looks to me like Conor has entered that phase of his career where an ending like this may help him in a way, because people are saying, even on this broadcast, well, there wasn't a definitive conclusion to the fight in a fight that he was clearly losing. Your thoughts?
It's not going to physically help him, and you know, you think about Joe Theismann, you think about the football injuries, that when you've seen this kind of injury before, not everybody even returns from that injury. So that's the first thing you got to think about, is how unfortunate that is and how dire that injury can be. But for me, he was winning the fight, Poirier being he, is always about the battle of geography. Who wins the battle of geography? Who gets to the area in the ring, or in this case, in the cage, that is best suited for their talents? And that was Poirier. There's no doubt about it, because he's better grappler, he's better at jiu-jitsu, he's better on the floor, on the mat. And he got to the place he needed to be. He needed to get in close, one way or the other. Close in striking, or close when he was on the floor, when he's going to be able to get him into a grappling situation. He's got shorter arms. He didn't want to get into a counter-punching firefight with Conor. He got the geography he wanted. And one other thing, we're in the capital of gambling over here. It seemed to me like Conor went all in.
Going for the guillotine.
Yeah, when he went for the guillotine, he went all in, much like a poker player would say, okay, this is my opportunity right now. I'm putting all chips
It's
in.
interesting that you bring that up, because I had the same impression that this is not something Conor's really comfortable doing, but he goes to it early on because it seemed as though he was already conceding, I don't know if I can beat this guy the way I planned. Let me try something to upset the odds a little bit. I'll take a risk, but at least there's a chance to win in that risk, and it didn't work out.
Yeah, you know what? That's a fair enough point. But again, there's no doubt about it that he went all in, and there's a gamble when you go all in, but you're putting all your chips into one place. But I think that at the end of the day, he was trying to stop. Poirier had gotten close into striking distance, his geography, his striking distance with his shorter arms, and he was.
Vai, Vinicius.
өкініштісін-ай. Так, бізде қалған келеді, мына қыз келеді. Кел бері. Қалқам.
Чё там?
Так,